Printing in AutoCAD is referred to as plotting, and there are no other commands that you use for creating printed drawings than plot. Looking in my plot dialog box, at the top I see my page setup. You can save page setups and then bring them back and recall them off a drop-down list. That saves you the time of filling out the individual information on the plot so that you can just save it all into named page setups. My printer plotter, I'm going to choose the output device. In this case I'm going to take a DWF, but you need to be aware that if you choose a printer, then it will limit the paper sizes to only those that fit that particular printer. So if I had a laser printer that only printed on 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, then that's the only layouts that I'm going to be able to print. Down here I can see all the paper sizes that are available. Choose the one that I want. The plot area and the plot scale. When I'm printing off my layout, again you have to remember that extents is referring to the extents of my layout, not the extents of my model space drawing. Also, the scale 1:1 means that I want to print this full scale piece of paper with everything on it exactly as it looks now to its actual size, that my objects have been scaled in their viewports, not in my plot scale right here. I can center the plot, and I have a preview of how the paper is going to look. You can scale line weights. Generally that's left unchecked. And then I have more options. I have a plot style table where you can, depending on if you're using named or color dependent plot styles, you can set this up for how the colors will be viewed on the print itself. If you choose monochrome, you will get a black and white drawing. In my plot options, plotting in the background means that I can continue to work while the plotting goes on. And you have some other options that you can put in. Putting a stamp on the plot so that it has information in the stamp. You can work through those. And your drawing orientation, whether it's going to be landscape, portrait, or you can flip so that it's upside down depending on the orientation on the paper. If I click on Apply to Layout, then it's going to take these settings and apply it to my current layout. This would affect my page setup and how my layout would look right now. I have a preview over here in the corner so that I can preview and see exactly what I'm going to get when I print. You can, from up here, plot directly from the layout. You can pan, you can zoom in and out. You can go back to zooming the original, and then you can close the preview window. From here, I would say OK, and it would send it to the printer or the plotter, or it would prompt me for a file location if I'm printing it as a DWF.